Well, howdy ho, good neighbor. It is apparent that I got you on my arm, and I'm gonna show you the beautiful town of Vallejo, California. So I'm just gonna turn my camera around and hold my arm out, and we're just gonna drive through Vallejo. It's notorious for being rough. So come with me and see what I see every day at 4:30. That's what I say. All right. Vallejo, California. So I did do some droning over here one time, and they have a big homeless camp that they have not cleaned up. So there you go. How's that look? Definitely don't want to drop my phone. But yeah, they never did clean up the homeless camp, and it seems like Vallejo gets a bad, like people forget about Vallejo. It's got a beautiful location right next to the bay, and they're doing a lot of street construction here. Like they're adding a whole bunch of new sidewalks and stuff. So sorry about the bumpiness, but that's just the way the road is here. They just added this new Panda Express right there. But this is where that homeless island is, basically. So on both sides of the road right here, out there is where that homeless island is. You can see all the tarps and stuff. And then over here is the same thing. You can see all the tarps. That's people's houses, all in that field. So there was a Carl's Jr. here, and you know Carl's Jr. is expensive. So of course that shut down right there. There is a Walmart here, so that's always good for the people living right across the street over here. Yeah, let's see. That's where they get into their little island over there. All right, let's back this camera out. There you go. So you can see they're tearing out all the medium here in Vallejo. That used to be all weeds. I don't know if they're making the roads bigger, but they've been working all the way down this road. I'll tell you what, that restaurant right there gets a lot of business. Bud's Giant Burgers. That parking lot is always full. All right, let's roll these windows up a little bit. You don't need all that wind. There's a big old lot that just sits empty. There was an RV right there, but they burned it out. So you could see, look at the mall over there. That just looks dated, doesn't it? This whole town looks old and dated. People love those mufflers, like they're racing cars. So you'll see a lot of these little cars with those modified mufflers. So they stick a lot of money into making that car fast. Well, there you go. You could see each corner has brand new concrete. So they've dumped a lot of money. And like I said, all the streets, they tore it all up, but they haven't started fixing it. So just like everything, the demolition's easy. But yeah, they still got a lot of work to do. All right, let's just keep driving through Vallejo here. I got my arm up holding my phone. I hope that's working out for you. But you can see that all the 3-lane highway here dirty and rough-raffy. Yeah, there's that fast car. Let's see if he wants to race. Yeah, see here, they're working on the medium. Look at, they're finally working on it. All right, we went from 3 lanes to 2 lanes. And the speed limit's 25. So I better slow down a little bit. I don't want a ticket. If I'm going the speed limit and these guys are speeding. Oh yeah. Yeah, you might see some ladies of the night up here. I don't know. I'll hang you out the window. How about that? There's some more construction on each corner. Either is being redone or it's got something going on here. Wow, those person behind me just totally ran a red light. So you got to be careful over here in Vallejo. My light turned yellow and this guy, he ran it. So here's the red light runner. Shame on you. All right, here's some more construction. I told you they're tearing up all of Vallejo. Each corner has work going on. So you got to be careful around here not to hit any cones. How much is gas? $4.95 at that spot. So usually they add 10 cents for credit. Yep, look at them tearing it up. Yeah, all these corners, look at, they're brand new. So you think Vallejo doesn't have money, but I guess they have money for a new street. Look at all the way, each corner's got something going on. I'm not talking about half of Vallejo, I'm talking all the way through it. So I wonder if they got some grant money or something. Look at another corner, busted up. It's weird because some of the corners have got work done on them and some have got half of the job done. Like this corner right here has a brand new a brand new light, brand new intersection, but this is old over here. So I don't know how it works. I don't know. This guy just passed me on the right. So yeah, these people are very impatient around here in Vallejo. You got to be careful. All right. Make sure you are holding onto that phone tight now. That would make a good video of my phone blowing out my hand. It would be good for you, bad for me. How about that? There's more concrete all tore up. More construction. They're not messing around here in Vallejo. Yep, both sides of the street here. Look at all that tore up. Gotta look out for all the utilities. See all that orange paint? They can't be breaking stuff as they're tearing stuff up. You think demo work would be easy, but it's not. You gotta be careful. It's probably about 80 degrees right now outside, so these guys got the hot job. But I think they're used to it. They don't seem to mind. All right, let's stick you out the window, wait for this red light, and get on the road. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're slow, you go. And if you know, you know. There's who's behind me. All right, I never get how these people can set up shop right outside another person's store. They got a hot dog stand right outside somebody selling food. I don't know if they can run them off or they're in cahoots. I don't know. Watch this person turning. Well, there you go, Vallejo, California. We drove through it, didn't we? And like I said, each street is tore up. You get over here to the end, and yeah, there's no more construction. So, but if you look in my rear view mirror there, yeah, it's construction for days here in Vallejo. Vallejo, California. Not a cloud in the sky. All right, well, trying to make something out of nothing. But that's what we're at right here. And if you get your car towed in Vallejo, well, there you go. See, those two people just ran that red light. I'm telling you, they're red light runners here. Be careful. No one stops for red lights. So I better get off the phone and mind my own business. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these driving through Vallejo adventures with a tooth missing. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. Green light. Not yet. Come on.